Hello ladies, welcome to my channel again. Today we're going to do a little something different. I'm trying to learn how to be a better cameraman for myself because my cameraman, oh my goodness. Today the talk is going to be about things to give a newly natural or an established natural person as a Christmas gift. Here's some of the ideas that I came up with, and hopefully you guys will make videos and show me some of the things that you came up with. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and here we go. One of the first things that I came up with was t-shirts. They have those special towels that you can buy that dry the hair, but I got these on sale for, what was that, $2.63. So I thought that was a good deal. They wrap around the hair really well. Or you can go to the dollar store and get one of those little turban microfiber towels. I love those. Because one of my friends is a new natural, one of the things that I thought would be a good thing is a journal. Write down some of your favorite recipes. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Also some of the tags that you find on YouTube. That is a really good idea. Scarves. Let's see how this scarf looks. That is really pretty. I like that. Real pretty scarf. Or scarves. Not only can they wear them, they can use those as pillow wraps. That's what I do when I travel to hotels. Instead of the plastic bags that we get from Target, we can actually give them maybe a 79-cent $1 packet of the little conditioning caps. These are good for bagging, as you know, and also good for deep conditioning treatments. Headbands, especially if the hair is really short. Some people, when they first start off on their natural journey, are very self-conscious about their really short hair because, you know, it's kind of a shock when you cut off all that relaxed hair. Flowers. Oh, well, everybody knows I love flowers. Love. I have boxes of these. I actually got this one for, what is that, 49 cents? And a little bit of jewelry never hurts. Earrings. Because more of the focus is on the face, give them something to frame it really well. Any kind of earrings. If you have surplus earrings, this is a way to kind of divvy them up. These are feathers among your friends. My biggest thing that I look at people, not only the cheekbones, but the eyes. Give them some lashes, something to kind of glam up with a little bit. On this video, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm actually showing labels. So don't think I'm brand specific. These are just some of the things I have that I brought on sale. Eye makeup to accentuate those beautiful eyes. And something for the cheeks. Let's see here. A little bit of blush. One of our best friends when we have really short hair is our brush. Not only is that going to stimulate the scalp, it's going to get a little bit of wave and kind of spruce you up a bit. This is a boar bristle brush that I stole from my husband for a second, but make sure the bristles, especially if the hair is very short, are very soft. Here's some of the bags. You can be elaborate with your bags if your friends celebrate Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah. I don't really know the name of the Muslim holiday, but I don't want to leave anyone out because whatever your faith, I said do it the best way you can. Some of the bags, this is one of my most beautiful bags. I have quite a few of those. You can get these at the Dollar Tree, by the way, for $1, which is shocking. Okay, we're going to turn around here. And we're going to start from this side. Hopefully this video won't be too long because I am known to be long-winded. These are some of the first products when I first started. I've had natural hair for a very long time, but it was mainly a press and curl. This was one of the first groupings that I used the most before I started making more of my own products. VO5, of course, everybody knows that. That moisture milk. Real good choice to put in a bag. Real nice choice. That's a good starting point for a journey until someone figures out their regimen. Also the Hello Hydration and the Swab. All these bottles are full, so I'm going to have to divvy them up some kind of way. We all started off, ladies, with, what's this? Some type of hair grease or something in a jar. Some of us still use it, some of us don't. And our good old standby, our, what is that? Pro Style protein gel. Still have tons of that too. So get those little small containers and we can divvy those up. Then we moved on to the intermediate, or at least I did. Started using a little coconut milk. Who is that by? The anti-break-it, nourishing coconut milk. Also the Africa's Best oil. See, I haven't even used this. I have, I think, about 8 bottles of them. I'm going to have to get rid of it. And the Eco Styler gel. Man, that stuff just hangs around. I have 3 more big tubs of it upstairs, so we're going to come up with something to do with it. Here is one of my absolute favorite tools in the history of natural hair, the spray bottle. Now, even if your hair is 0 inches long, you can spray that scalp with whatever concoction. Not only does it make you feel like you're doing something, it feels good on the scalp, also helps you kind of slick down those waves. You don't always have to give just the big bottle. By the way, this one was just $1 at the Dollar Tree. You can get a pack of those little bitty bottles and fill it up with whatever concoction that you come up with. Make sure in the notebook that I showed you earlier, you write down exactly when you started your journey of some of the things that you use that helped you or hindered you. Just because it worked on your hair does not mean it will work on everyone's hair, so kind of put that as a side note. This is a little kit that I purchased that I thought was really, really neat. Let me open this up. Let's see if we can do this one hand. Of course, it has all the bottles. I hope you can see them because they're clear with little brown lids. But this one had something I thought was really different. Has a little paddle and a little bitty bitty funnel that came with it. So if you're filling your jars or bottles with things, but this is the piece de resistance. Labels, look at that. Tells you exactly conditioner or hair gel or whatever. Already printed for you. You can stick on the containers and there you go. Let's stick that back in there and move on a little bit. So we started at the beginning with VO5. Then we're intermediate with our Eco Styler. I occasionally still use the Eco Styler, but gel, but we'll see. Alrighty. Then we're moving on to our homemade products. Of course, you remember that infused vinegar that I made. It's all finished. I'm actually going to give a full bottle of it to someone. Hopefully they'll like it because it's worked well for me. And flax seeds. This would be a really good thing. Most people are always so amazed by flax seeds. Why would I want that? Kind of not so much a video, but maybe write down some of the tags for how to make flaxseed gel, exactly what it's good for. Make sure they don't have a thyroid problem. Your different oils, if you want to put those in the bottles. I have a brand new bottle of almond oil, and I'm just so excited. And your vodka oil. So if you have surplus of things, you can divide them up among those small bottles, and that will allow you to kind of be the big gift giver that year. Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I have divvied this up in jars before. If you give a little bit of everything and you put it in your packages, you're going to look like the big spender that year. And the aloe vera gel. Don't forget to write on the bottles for the aloe vera gel that it has to be refrigerated. Alrighty, we're still moving on. If it is a loved one or a really good friend or someone that you just are living with, it doesn't matter, whatever your relationship is. Buy them a Denman brush. This is not a Denman brush. This is a, Conair brush. I have a Denman brush upstairs. I didn't bring that because it's kind of beat up. And we're also giving them gifts for the future. If you're kind of magnanimous, you could give them the little flexi rods. These are, as you can see, not the flexi rods. These are Annie's soft twist rollers. And I paid what? Let's see if we can get that into focus. My camera, maybe that's what I'll get for Christmas. $3.99 for 6 rollers. That's not bad. Whereas if you go to Sally's Beauty Supply, I think it's either $8.99 or $9.99. Now these would not work, of course, for a newly natural who's done the big chop, but intermediate. I have seen at some of the local beauty supply stores these little soft twist rollers that are no bigger than a straw, really, really thin. It's rare that I find them, but occasionally I do. This has been one of the best gifts that I've ever gotten in my whole life. I got this maybe about 15 years ago. I used to do all of my children's baby food and things like that when they were little because my grandmother was a midwife, and she said if it didn't come out of your yard, you don't know what they put in it. So that kind of was a long time ago what started me down the path of herbs. But Encyclopedia of Herbs, really good book, one of my more favorite books, I should say. Kind of tells you what they do, some of the side effects, and you can look up in the library other different things, but this was just one of the books that I got. Kind of tells you where it's grown, what the region is for, what are some of the common things you use it for, also some of the precautions, and also if some of them are illegal, like marijuana or hemp, but that's a whole different story. But just as a recap, ladies, let's go back over here, because you know I'm trying to learn how to film for myself. T-shirts and microfiber for drying the hair, our wonderful journal for writing everything down, and also the tags for some of your favorite sites. Hopefully mine is one of your favorite sites. Scarves, your little plastic bags, your wonderful brush, your beauty section with your bangles. I love bangles. And your flowers, which are my absolutely to die. Even if they have very short hair, just by the way. This has a clip on the back of it. You can clip it to some of your headbands if they're fiber, or even these little spongy things, or elastic headbands, I should say. You could pin it to that. And hopefully soon you'll see me with those eyelashes on. I love that. They have these, or they had these on sale last week at Walgreens for 99 cents. All different kinds of little makeup palettes. And your different bags that you can put it in. You could either do 10 of the little small paper bag, which is really nice and eco-friendly. That way you can do maybe 10, kind of divvy up your things. Or you can give them full size, put them in your big bag, one of my favorite bags. Alrighty, and then we'll go back around this way. And our containers, and our wonderful spray bottles. But I don't think till the end of time VO5 will ever have enough gratitude to the natural hair community, because VO5 started it all for a lot of folks, also Suave. So please, if you're listening, little companies, be a little bit more generous to your #1 supporters and make really good products, and try to come out with more natural products if you can. But most of the things that I would recommend, if you can and if your budgets allow it, give a newly natural products if you can. Put them in a cute little jar or a cute little bottle of some type, and show them that just because your hair is natural, you're looking a little bit different, you're starting on a new journey. Start it the healthiest way you can. I hope I didn't talk too long, because you know how that is. Let me turn around here. And bye, guys. I hope you like this. Let me know if you have any ideas for Christmas gifts or things like that. This year I'm going to give infused vinegar, so don't be surprised, guys, when you get it. I'm going to do the lavender powder, and also some of the other things that I showed and talked about, some of the recipes that I make. So let's get started early on that shopping season, whichever holiday that you celebrate. Man, I got to work on those lips. But anyway, bye-bye, guys. See you later.